Welcome to level design class. We're going to talk a little bit about gymnasiums tonight. We're going to play three gymnasiums tonight, but we just got done with a lecture in level design class where we went over gymnasiums, how they benefit level design, how you're able to test mechanics, metrics, and just find the fun emergent gameplay within those spaces so that you can use those to find definitive rules to then build out your levels. And so I thought, what better way to kind of explain it than show some of the levels that have been created by the students at EAE, because typically you don't really see a lot of the AAA gymnasiums or toy boxes or holodecks, because usually those are just R&D areas or spaces to prove things out, and they're not meant for the public. But we use them as tools with our game development. So let's check out some really quick. We're going to check out the game called Resonance that is being worked on at the grad level of the University of Utah. I asked their permission to show their game off. I think it has a successful gymnasium. And then we have one from another capstone game, one of the undergrad games at the University of Utah, the Tavern Crawler. So we're going to check out their gymnasium that they've used to help design the metrics around their game that they are working on. And then we're going to check out one of the students here, their 2D side-scroller gymnasium, and see what they have to offer. Those ones I haven't played yet, so that'll be fun to get feedback. Any comments you have in the chat, feel free to do so. As well, when we showcase some of the games being worked on at the University of Utah, remember our students have, this is their marketing budget. They have a marketing budget of 0, so feel free to share your games, show some love in the chat to follow them. But let's kick this off. We're going to start out with their recent build. They're on their second sprint, so they've just been working on it for a short amount of time, but it's nice. They have a story mode in now and a gymnasium mode. The real task is Tavern Crawler represent. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's check out their gym build. So here's their gym build. So this is a top-down flashlight stunning game. So this goes over. The gym is set up pretty nicely. They've got a little movement controls to help you know how to move. QE rotates the camera, F to interact. One of the things I like to show off is here they have ramps. So this is the start. So this isn't a huge gymnasium. I definitely think there's a lot of things that could be added to this. So they only have 2 things they're kind of trying to test here. But here they're testing the ramp angles. So it's very easy to read, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50% inclines. And so this is a place where you can just take your character and walk up it. And you can see 10%. That feels good. It feels like that would work in the game. 20% also feels good. It's starting to get a little steeper, obviously, but that's the incline. If you go to 30%, it still feels okay, in my opinion. So this is where the game designers decide how it works. But if you go over to 40, that seems like maybe you shouldn't be able to climb up that. They also have a timed monologue for some reason to let me know that I've been playing for 1 minute, which is great. That may have been for their test. But you can see that one doesn't feel as good. And 50, you actually can't go up, and it looks like you shouldn't. So this is where if we're taking that Goldilocks approach, I would say 10 to 20. Those are maybe ones we would consider. Maybe you never go up past 20 degrees, because 30 feels a little bit like 40. So you're just kind of cutting out that middle one, and these may be the sweet spots, right? Same goes for the step ups. Here you can see the player's feet actually stepping up as you get close to this. 30 units. 35 units feels a little okay. And I think this is kind of that same thing. 40 units maybe looks like you shouldn't. 45 and 50 you can't go up. So you never want the player to wonder, like, why can I go up this, but I can't go up this? They're so close. They're almost indistinguishable. So I even say 40, 45. I would say maybe never go past 30 or 35 units on a step up. And then it's more manageable and readable. So I actually like that a lot. So they go through and you can test some of the other interactables. This one, their gymnasium actually showcases and tests off some of their particle effects. So players can run through here, make sure their particle effects are working right, as well as showing some of their NFE effects here, their shader effects. I'm going to plow through these really quick. Some of their interface triggers. These are wonderful to show the designers and the artists how their effects are working. Interface effects, monitor trigger, strong interface trigger, mild distortion trigger. Basically anything you think of you can put in in here. Here you're actually testing the mechanic where you get the flashlight and you've got these crazy little enemies. This is kind of a zone. Get off the red, they can't get off it. A safe zone to test. What's fun with this mechanic? How does it work when you shine the flashlight and stop these little enemies from chasing you around? This allows the designer to find like any emergent gameplay and how to tune that flashlight. Maybe the battery speed is leaving too fast. It doesn't feel fun because you don't have long enough batteries. What am I supposed to do here? The team can figure out all the fun and those decisions within here, and then the level designer can take all those rules, break them, twist them, ramp them up in their levels to build that out. Here's the scanner. We're going to go over that. So press R to scan. This is another mechanic where you can use that scanner to then make things visible within the world. The Gymnasium's a great place to test that out. These are some document and some test dialogue, so I'm not going to go over those. Some of the volumetric tests. This is a really fun Gymnasium to play through. And I hope, because this game is still in very much early development, that I love how much Gymnasium stuff they have, and I expect that it'll continue to grow a lot. There's another little effect here running through that. Okay, magnet. This is a magnet mechanic. I'm not sure how it works. I'm not sure they are, but this is a place you can come and test. Does the magnet mechanic make sense for this game, where you suck objects in towards your flashlight? Maybe it doesn't make sense, but maybe it's really fun. And they can start to figure out what makes that fun and how they can incorporate that into the levels as well. And then, of course, you go into a boss fight to test all those. But that was a great use of mechanic. Snow Cactus says this game looks really cool. It is really cool. It's going to be playable to the public at EAE launch. We're excited for that. So that's one example of Gymnasiums. We're gonna move on really quick so we don't run out of time before class is over in just 20 minutes, and we're gonna check out Tavern Crawls. Tavern Crawl, here we go. They've got a Gymnasium. This is nice. I love it when even at these early stages you're already using title screens. So good. So logo, even if it says logo goes here, technically this is feature complete. Let me know if you have any questions about the art of the game. I will. That mouse is looking beautiful. I have a question. Why does it look so cute? Why does that mouse look so cute? And why doesn't he have like little mouse teeth? I want to see some mouse teeth. And if I'm not mistaken, since you asked me if I had any questions about the art, I remember it having clothing before. This mouse is naked. That's inappropriate. If I move out of the way, you can see it's got no clothes. Okay, let's play it. Loading. Oh, look at that! I think you all took my advice. Did I suggest that you put a mouse head on the mannequin? I love it. Okay. So I've heard that the controller function is broken. Lots to read here. Welcome to Tavern Crawl Gym. Room category. Simply step onto the pads below the signs to teleport the room. If you are new to the gym, we recommend you start with the training grounds. This is awesome. Okay, I love that. Simple to understand. Okay. Select potions. Move, WSD, interact with E. Tab, show money. Shift, run. Z, drop left hand. Drop right hand. I don't get it, but okay, jump, space. Okay. Let's go to the testing grounds. Temporary climbing, testing. Training grounds? Which one am I supposed to go to? Training grounds. That's what you said, right? Oh, this is cute. This is cute. So what do we have here? Press shift to sprint. You'll run 3 times faster for 0.5 seconds. So is this just to test platforming? So single jump up that. Climb testing area. Okay, so you hold shift to climb up. So this makes me wonder in your game. Here we can oh, that jump didn't work. So you can climb any of this. So immediately I'm asking the question of how do you differentiate when you can climb or you can't? So is the purple indicate that you can climb? Is that the idea? Or can you climb on anything? Agent Spencer says some of the controls are iffy right now in development. No worries. My first reaction is that's a lot of controls to remember. I always get nervous. What helps me to have controller support is actually helpful, because if you look at how many keys are on a keyboard, there's a lot of keys on a keyboard. There's a lot less buttons on a controller, so I can usually test things out on a controller and kind of map in my mind what works. So that's the exit to the hub. You can climb on what you allow. I think that's a great idea. So I would even say in the testing grounds, if you're going to do that, maybe have one color like on a section, and then some that are non-climbable colors, so you can start to kind of figure that out. I think that's awesome. Okay, if we shift. Okay, are these supposed to hurt you if you run through them? These are great. I don't know if they're supposed to hurt me or not, but it's cool that they're here. I respect that, and I keep flipping back. Oh, interesting. Can I not make it through? Oh, I'm stuck in them. Okay, I can make it. There we go. Made it. Okay, dodge stamina, 30 sprint stamina. What is this? Locomotion room. So I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I love the mouse, and I can't wait for him to replace this character, because he looks rad. Looks super cute, even with that pointy spiky tail. Sword shield animation references from Miximo. I love it. Max sprint jump distance. Okay. Max jump distance. Nice. Okay. So I wonder why the wall's there to like bump into though. Could move that back, but that's cool. I like it. Oh, and I climbed in. I jumped and climbed. Look. Those ones have clothes. Did they have clothes? I didn't notice. All right, so let's try the arena combat. Okay, so there I just saw a sword fall. I can't remember how to pick it up. Okay, I hit R and picked them up. I'm not sure how to use them though. Can't remember. CA. Hopefully it'll tell me. Press E to enter. Okay. E to interact. Oh, there we go. Oh, click. You click. Hiya! Hiya! How do I do my shield? Right there. Oh, they're attacking me. I'm gonna run away. Oh, I can't run away. Oh, he jumped at me. Rude. So this is great. I mean, the great thing about Gymnasium, you can start to make those decisions quickly. There's no response from the enemy when you hit. I'm not getting kickback when I get hit, but this is a fantastic start to start fixing it. Resume. Oh, I just resumed. I'm still dead. Okay. No, not to the desktop. Here we go. All right, let's try the gallery temporary climbing testing. Why is it temporary? Oh, this is just like the other one, but more temporary. I kind of want to see some platforming section, like actually make some of these jumps. This is cool though. I wonder what this will be. Okay, combat, booze. Let's try the booze. This is awesome. Touch the chrome cube to lose health. Oh, whoa. Is it weird? I'm kind of excited to see what the booze drinking section of the mouse part of the game is. I have a flask on my back, right? E to interact. Is that supposed to fill up in my backpack? Press E to interact. E to interact. What is that? Oh. Oh, and that lost my health. I just died because I touched the chrome. I interacted with it. I can, oh, that's what I should have done. Art testing, let's try the art testing. Oh, it'll spawn more boosts for me. I would have known, should have known. This is great. This is kind of like the other level where we saw the different particle effects. Alcohol droplets, they look beautiful, by the way. Dark and light variation. Alcohol containers. I love that you have the art section where you can start testing all this out. That is creepy. Is this gonna be booze or what is that? Now I just want to jump around in it. Did my mouse? What? I'm a mouse now. Hey, wait. Why am I a mouse now when I was the Unreal Mannequin before? Can someone explain that? I just turned 100% more awesome. Oh, look at this. More art to look at. Early testing of the mouse. These are adorable. The fact that you've already got like so much character artwork into your game. Look at the way that's lit too. If the rest of the game is lit like this, it's gonna be fantastic. Only an art room, that's a shame. There's the awesome weapons. I don't have any questions about the art other than if you can hit this bar throughout the semester, I'm gonna be super impressed. And I gave this feedback to some of my students in the graduate course. So the art room is actually a great place to start figuring out, like I could see this area here being kind of like the demo space for that vertical slice type pass. So you've got these display characters, which is great. They contrast really well with this gray box type motif. But if this is the art section, you have the artists just at work. What are some other assets that you need? Do you need barrels? Do you need the different textures you'll kind of be introducing? Kind of dress the space up as you would dress it up in game, and then the level designers can kind of see what art ideas you're going for. Just figure out a lot of stuff. Water shader. Really cool tavern crawler, well done. Lucas says art room privileges. King of the Amusement Park says, I guess there are more animations to use for the Unreal Mannequin. I see what you're saying. For like all the attacks and everything. That makes sense. All right, let's check this 2D side scroller gym. This is called the Fuller Gym. Hey, and for the author of this gym, is this a controller? Can I use a controller for this? Oh, that is cute. Okay, how do I jump though? 4. Oh, I can't use my controller. Oh, distances. There, spacebar jumps. That little, I'm sure, you know, it's entirely possible you got that off the asset store, but that little pill boy looks beautiful. Oh, so I can make it, that's a short jump. Long jump, I make it up to the top. 15 max distance, let's see. Yep, is that it? Tie Bomber, you're more than welcome. This is what I'm talking about too. If you look at these little distance gauges, it's really hard to actually land on the tops of those because of the jump distances. Snowcastle says that's it. Is this, hey, so tell me a little bit about this game. Is this a personal project you're working on, Snow Cactus? Did you create this little character with a hat? I can't land on that. I tried to. So you've got this little 15 max distance, but if you jump all the way, you die, unless I'm supposed to. So let's try it. Oh, this was for the side scroller assignment? Okay. Rest in pieces. Well, now I'm excited to play the full version to find out what you discovered with the gym. And kudos to you for doing a gym. And kudos for sharing your gym. So this, my friends and colleagues, is a small gym, but it's a gym nonetheless. So if any of the other capstone students are seeing this, or you're an indie developer that has a gymnasium that you would like played on this stream for educational purposes, I would love to start playing other games, Gymnasiums, to start creating a compendium, especially as I teach classes and help other students understand gymnasiums in general. Having more context, having more versions of it is always helpful. So message me if you want your gymnasium played. I will play it at some point on the stream, showcase you, give you a shout out to your indie game if you'd like. But this is the end of class Snow Cactus. That was awesome. I wanted to figure out the distances when I designed my level. So you did, and then the gymnasium had served its purpose. A Snow Cactus. Well, thanks for sharing it. Everybody have a fantastic couple days. We'll see you on Thursday.